I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all.
Hello, welcome to my channel Lady D. This will be my weekly video on what's coming up the week ahead with the planets, as well as do a little card reading. I do a channel for my guides, and I do pick a card reading at the end, so everybody gets something out of the video. So this week with the planets, it's not going to be I don't feel it's as intense as it has been the last while. So we've got a week off before the big eclipse that is happening next week on the 18th. I had a sneak peek of that last night. It is going to be a big eclipse. It is going to be in Pisces with Saturn, so I'll talk more about that next week. But it is going to be a bit of a big one. So what we've got coming up this week, we have a sextile with Mercury and Mars that's going to be there for the whole week, so that's going to give you a bit of that confidence boost. We've had that, I think, the last couple of weeks too. It's been there, so that's going to be a big confidence boost. Be able to say what you want to say, having that, I feel like having that flexibility to be able to say and not having that confidence, sort of just knowing what to say. It's just words I feel like it's going to come more easily, and just bringing out more confidence. Also might be bringing out more positive thoughts in yourself as well. Being able to stand up for yourself a lot easier too with that aspect. We've also got until the 9th, so she's only got a few more days with this one here, with the square with Venus and Mars, so that's only going to be there till the 9th. So I'll finish up on the 8th. So with that aspect, that can be a bit of frustration, a bit of anger there with money and relationships, but that transit sort of coming to the end. We've got a try with Venus and Jupiter. It's a try there. So with that aspect, and that's going to be there for the whole week as well. So that's a quite positive aspect to Venus. So that's going to be good for like money as well as relationships, perhaps going out on a date, going out, spending time with people that you enjoy. That's a really positive transit. It couldn't be that you wanting to meet someone or new relationship forms for this. Luck and Venus trying. That's a really good aspect when it comes to relationships and to money. And it could be just getting along with more people that are around you, that are your friends and family as well. Anyone you have a relationship with, even animals. So then we've got Mercury on the 10th. He's going to be moving back into Virgo from that retrograde. So with this, it might be last time, we've gone through this before, so then Mercury went backwards and now it's coming back direct into Virgo. This could be a bit overthinking things. It could be wanting everything to be precise, be particular. Even the way that you word things, you want it to be said a certain way. But again, that Mars, that aspect of Mars is going to help you with that too. But it's also going to, I just feel like it could make you overthink things too. You find that Virgos do overthink things sometimes, and overcomplicate things sometimes because they're overthinking it too much. So that could be happening with that energy coming in, but also could be thinking of like backup plans and what to do. But as I said, you've got that aspect to Mars, which is helping that Mercury with your communication and also with your thoughts too. Then we've still got that square happening with Mercury and Uranus, the unexpected communication. Last time I said that usually it happens once and that's it, but I actually did receive last Friday night some unexpected news that someone else had passed away in the psychic community, which so it was a young girl, and that was very, very sad to hear, and that was unexpected news that I had for myself last Friday. So from my experience then, I'm going to say it's been there for a while again. There could be some more unexpected news in general that might come up for you, that you might hear about as well. So that's with the aspects that I feel that are the most important ones coming up. I mean, we do have some squares to Neptune, but we've also got some sextiles too, and that can be, I always say Neptune can be about dissolve or delusion, but I feel like it's not, it may not sort of cause too much mischief. And we've had these going on for the last while as well. We've still got the square to Jupiter and Saturn as well, but I feel like the ones that I've covered more are the more main ones that are going to be there for this this week ahead. I've also checked too, so I know we're going to have Mars is going to oppose Pluto, but that's not yet either. We've got a bit of a while before that comes up too. And I always take notice what's sort of happening around where I can. And so here in Australia, they are talking about more the economy, and they keep on talking about the recession. So it's funny that with Pluto moving back into Capricorn, there's already been revisits of things that have happened in the past. So I feel like that effect with that Pluto is starting to come in when I start talking about recessions, the economy, things not going so well. So I do feel like things are not going to get better. I feel like it's going to get worse before it gets better. So it's going to be an interesting couple of months with Pluto being in that Capricorn. And I suspect there's going to be something that's going to happen once we get that opposition to Mars with Pluto, which is not for a while yet. So because by December, Mars goes retrograde in December. By that time, it will be into Leo. So Mars will only go as far as into Leo for this year. And then we're going to go into the retrograde. So what have I also got coming up here? I've got here for my written down for also to look out for this week. I've got keep awake, be prepared for change. So change is happening all around us. They're even talking about, again, going cashless. Again, that was something that happened more with that Pluto in Capricorn, that cashless society. I still don't see cash completely just going away. And they're saying, like on the news, they said by 2030 Australia will be cashless. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that's just that Pluto transit into Capricorn, but we'll have to sort of see what's going to happen with that. Okay, so keep awake, be prepared for change, keep thinking like logic, but also strong. So I feel like for those of you who are a little bit like me, kind of very stubborn, and with your certain thoughts, and like when you know something's right, it's right, and if someone tries to tell you it's not, and you might just sort of change and go along with it, if you know you're right, keep to what you're thinking. Go with your gut instinct this week. Don't let nerves get the better of you. Don't let people change your mind, especially when you know you're right. So I feel like these strong thoughts or these strong opinions that you have, you don't have to voice things, but if you know you're right and someone's trying to come and persuade you and it doesn't make sense, don't just go along with it. I feel like that's important this week. Having nerves of steel. Don't show certain people your feelings. So I feel like it's kind of like keep your friends close but your enemies closer, and some people you don't want to reveal everything to. Okay, this week stay strong. Don't let people get the better of you. Don't overthink things or complicate things. Know when to quit or let go. Be certain before acting. Don't give away all your secrets. So sometimes knowledge is power, and if you give that away too soon, sometimes it's not a good thing. So I feel like don't give away everything just yet. Stay true to yourself, and know that you have a purpose and a place. I feel like this week's going to come up about your purpose and place, what that is, and I feel like that's going to come up for people this week too. Okay, let's do some cards for this week. I'm going to do these cards here. Let's have a look here. See what's coming up in the cards for the week ahead. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's have a look here. Okay. I feel like it is about staying alert, like Harry said, but also this card is also about staying alert but staying calm. I do feel like it's about not letting nerves get the better of you. It's about knowing your place, but also could be like thinking positive, like thinking back on certain memories that are quite funny, that are going to reminisce a little bit, but stories that make you laugh. I feel like laughter's going to be a good thing this week, to have just a bit of laughter and socializing, having fun. But I feel like that card is all about, it's also an aspect of peace too. I feel like this card is all about courage and having that strength, knowing you've got a backup plan, or the people behind you backing you up. I feel like it's going to be a big thing this week. I feel like there's going to be a lot of like leadership stuff coming up this week ahead as well. I feel like it's about it's socialness too, especially with these aspects to Venus. I do feel like it's going to come up being social as well, being wanting to be social. And I feel like there could be a sense of where you think you're going around in circles, and it's going to be like, how to get off this track, how to get off that circle, going around in circles coming up. I also feel like it's a week where you might be alert, we might be feeling very, very strong, but just like hypersensitive or intuitive, that's coming up too. And I do feel like this week's about giving it your all, giving everything your best shot, doing the best that you can. I feel like it's also about not being played a fool, or not letting someone try to control you, or not letting someone manipulate you. It's about I just feel like there's something about your thoughts and your feelings this week, and it's about being very independent, but really not following other people, I feel like, coming up. And knowing, when to let go. I feel like it's about also being in harmony with everything too, and taking that time out and just sort of seeing. Sometimes I will just sort of sit and close my eyes and just sort of ask my guides to show me what's going to happen this year. I say, like, what's happening to me this year, or what's going to, and I just sort of channel that. I close my eyes. That's what I feel like this card's about, and just seeing what you see, what comes up too. So this is, I feel like this is about path and about destiny, that you've got a path, your destiny. It's also about leadership. People will follow you. It's that leadership, but probably your path is about leading others and having some sort of destiny at play. I feel like it could be a sense of feeling quite positive this week. I feel like mostly this week is going to be a positive week. I'm not getting bad. There could be a sense of where you feel like you're trapped, but you're not trapped so much as well. Or people, and I feel like that's more about people playing games with you too. That also could be coming up for this week. I feel like that it's that you're feeling quite lucky, you're feeling quite balanced, you're feeling like lucky's on your side. I feel like you're finally getting things done, you're finally seeing things through. You're having a lot of knowledge to share, but you're sharing it with the right people who will also need that knowledge, or will use it for good, as to say, as well. So let's do, it's my cat there as well, she's sleeping, she's back to behind me in the bed, she changes locations. So let's just see what channel we can get for this week ahead. This week ahead is going to be spectacular. For at last you have a positive week, that you can outrun, outlast, outpace other people around you who have displayed a deep sense of reality, where they have been emotionally trying to imprison you, or they've been trying to trap you in some way or form. You're no longer going to be aware of these people around you, and you're going to be able to clear them out. You're going to be able to clear out energies that no longer serve you, who no longer need to be in your space anymore. It is a week of harboring good thoughts, of having a good reality around you, for knowing what is coming, but still feeling positive for the outcome. Knowing that the world is going to be a better place when we get to the end of 2029 and even 2028. For you, what you have feared in the past will no longer be a fear now. For you have a peace around you, a reality around you, for you have all woken up and you've seen the doors open. This is going to allow you to walk freely through an open door, through an open channel, to receive more messages from us, to receive more messages from your guides, from your angels and your loved ones in spirit. This week is going to be an opportunity for you all as a collective to come together, but also to share your thoughts, share your dreams, share your mysteries, and to be able to discuss things with other people that you never thought you would be able to share with, for there will be open communication with you and others this week. We hope that you enjoy the week ahead, for the next week will be intense, and it will be a strange one coming up the week after. Okay, so let me just do 3 cards. What cards will I do? This one. I'm going to do this one here. Capturing my eye. So it's capturing my eye for a reason. Okay, let's have a look. So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's put this down. Okay, so card number 1, which is this card here. This card's about being at peace, about being at balance, being very intuitive. I also feel like you might be seeing spirit with being your third eye, or just feeling them around you. I feel like it's about nurturing. I feel also it's about giving something a go, trying something new, or something you didn't think would work. Just see what happens. Just try and give it a go and just see what happens. I feel like you're very zen, you're very relaxed, and you're very calm this week with this card too. Card number 2, which is this card here. With this card, it's about an open portal, an open door, new beginning, a fresh start. It's also about planning stuff too, planning what's coming up ahead, making sure you're on the right track with things, just checking in with yourself and with others around you. I feel like it's time to sort of spend your time worthwhile. I feel like it's a lot of planning, you've got a lot to do, you're being very busy, you're also very intuitive, and you also like your dreams, paying attention to your dreams, or your dreams are being meaningful, or there's something about your dreams coming up with this card as well. That one. Card number 3, which is this card here, Infinity. It could be a lucky week for you. Could be about money. Also, I feel like it could be something about reflecting, a mirror image here. I feel like your dreams and like everything is like it's infinite, you got infinite goals here, or infinite possibilities that can happen around you. You're seeing things quite clearly, what's happening around you. You are feeling quite positive. You've been feeling quite like life is a bit dense, all the energies around you has been a bit dense, but finally it's clearing and it's feeling a lot more lighter, a lot more positive. You're finally seeing the door or the cup half full rather than half empty. You're also, it's a reality check here, but I feel like it's a good reality check that you're having as well. And it's a time not to be stubborn either with that card too. Okay, so the cards for my deck that I've done that deck, it's been a little bit of a delay I think with that deck, so the pre-order is still available, but it'll be coming out a little bit later because the lady that's the publisher that's doing them, she's moving, so there's been a bit of a delay with that. I will be at a lot of things coming up. So Central Coast, Mingrar, the 29th to the 9th, so end of the month, I'll be at Mingrar. So I sell my cakes and cookies. I also do readings there as well. So that will be there. I always do a talk on astrology, and I do a few readings too, a platform. We have Shoalhaven Heads, a fair down Shoalhaven Heads and down the coast, the other direction, on the long weekend of October. That's going to be the 5th of October, that's a Saturday. I'm down there. I am reading at the shop still to Tuesdays and Saturdays, so I have one booking that's tomorrow left. I think I have like one booking on Tuesday, and I've got a few more next Saturday coming up there. MBS, a Mind Body Spirit Festival, I will be there on the 17th to the 20th of October. On the Thursday the 17th, I'll also be doing a talk at the Speakers Lounge too, which is exciting. First time I get to speak there. I'm doing a platform and a fair on the 1st of November. So 1st of November is a platform that I'll be doing. Then the 2nd and 3rd of November, I'll be at a fair up there. That's Port Stephens for that one. And then on the 30th of November, the 1st of December, I'm doing that big fair in New Zealand, which I'm looking forward to as well. So that's so far where I've got coming up, where I'll be around. So if you're not in Sydney, if you're in these other areas, you want to get a reading from me, here's your chance to get a reading from me in these locations too. So yes, I think that's all my news and things that are coming up. So thank you for your likes, shares and your comments, and I will see you for my next video. So bye for now.